Go Niners! The 49ers stood on business and got the dub against the Philadelphia Eagles. It wasn't a close one like we all thought. We all thought it was going to be a close one. Ladies and gentlemen, the 49ers crushed. They didn't just beat Philly. They crushed them. They scored. Oh, my God, ladies and gentlemen, what a game. 42-19. Woo! They almost dropped 50 on them. They dropped 42 on the Eagles. They dropped 42 on Dallas. The 49ers are the best team in the NFL. I stand on it. Oh, my God. They stood on business today. Debo Samuel. Oh, my God. Masterclass. Hold up. Let me just collect my thoughts because Debo Samuel, all year, he got trashed by Eagles fans. He got trashed by the players. This, Debo that. He's terrible. Everybody wanted to trade Debo. People don't believe in this guy. He's injury prone. Debo Samuel strapped him on the back. He backed up every single ounce of trash he talked. He said Bradbury's trash. He says, what do you want me to say, that we were going to lose to him? He said if Brock Purdy was the quarterback, they would have won. And guess what? Brock Purdy was the quarterback. 4 touchdowns, and they won the game. Debo Samuel stood on business. 3 touchdowns, delivered it. Christian McCaffrey, first 49ers running back to get 1,000 yards since Frank Gore did it in 2014. You had Juwan Jennings stiff-arming people. The 49ers cooked them. They hit them in the mouth. Defense was balling. Ambry Thomas, Geometer Lenore, man, Mooney Ward, they were so good. Fred Warner all over the field. Dub. What a win, man. Cry, Eagles, cry. Brock Purdy has to be in the MVP conversation. He walked into the link tonight. I said all week, if he walks into the link with the dub, put him in that damn MVP conversation. He needs to be in that MVP conversation today. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. What a monumental win for Brock Purdy and the 49ers. This man cooked. He cooked, man. He cooked. Kay says Brock Purdy, 4 touchdowns. He's definitely in the MVP conversation after a huge dub in Lincoln Field, which is a hard place to play. LFG, that's my quarterback. Shout out to 49ers throwback for the badge, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Shout out to 49ers throwback. That's exactly what we said all week. We said if he comes into the link, man, that's a hard place to play. And he stood on business today. Yo, this team was crazy today, man. Ken says, we found our franchise quarterback. We absolutely found our franchise quarterback today, man. Rashad says, Steve Wilkes and Kyle Shanahan be MVPs as well. Good game plan. You know what? First quarter, it wasn't looking so hot, but the 49ers adjusted. Steve Wilkes, man. Sideline Wilkes, you got to give that man so much credit. He has turned this defense around. They were putting all the pressure. Jalen Hurts left because he had a concussion. They got that man hurt and shook. And now the Eagles fans know. I don't want to wish any injuries on anybody, but everybody said, you know, like, oh, God, Debo's live. Let's go. Debo is live right now, guys. Let's see what Debo is saying. Here we go. Debo and Ayuk live right now, guys. They live. They hyped up, baby. Bye, Eagles. Bye. You see when Debo was waving? There they are. They live, baby. Brandon Ayuk.
Yo, they get back on mom. Yo, what they talking about?
Ah!
Yeah.
They are hyped. They are hyped out of their mind, ladies and gentlemen.
The long way, man. The long. You know it's going up there. You know it's going up there. Nobody say no vibe. We're live right now. We're live right now. What you talking about? Get out of here. Nobody listen to you. They get at the ball.
They was hyped. Them boys was hyped. Them boys was hyped up. You gotta love it, man. This team, what they wanted this win. We got it. We need a welfare check on Smitty. Absolutely. This man was talking all this, that, the other. Smitty's got to do push-ups. When we go on Instagram, he's going to be doing push-ups because Jake bodied him on the bet today. Brock Purdy outplayed him. Outplayed Jalen Hurts. He was so good today, man. You got to love that. This team was so ready for this win, man. This team wanted this dub so bad. They wanted it so bad. Look at this. Look at Brock Purdy, guys. He was 19 of 27, 314 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, 148.8 passer rating. Oh, my God, man. MVP walked into the link. You got to love it, dude. And, oh, what a dub, man. I don't even know. We give a game ball to everybody. But I think the biggest star of the night, obviously Brock Purdy on offense, he was the difference. I said he was the X factor. Can he walk into the link and do what he had to do? And he did it. Remember, we said all week, Brock was the missing guy last year, all offseason. The player said if Debo, or Debo said it best, if Brock Purdy was there, it'd be a different story. And it was absolutely a different story today. Energy everywhere, man. And Debo, I got to give Debo every ounce of credit in the world, man, because that guy brought, man, man, I'm telling you, when Debo came out, got that first touchdown, I was like, look at that. He's backing up his trash talk. Second touchdown, I was like, oh, my God. Third touchdown, he exposed them. Absolutely depressed Niners fan. Debo exposed it, man. You called it, Raven. You said it. And the Eagles got cooked up, man. 19 out of 27, and he started 0 for 4, says Peter Parker. That is amazing. That first quarter, they had -6 yards. They weren't looking good. The offense was kind of like shaky. The offensive line was slow, but Kyle really turned it around, man. Oh, man. Yo, my man Flood, shout out to my boy. He dropped a $19.99 super chat. Appreciate the love. My man says, anytime I can give you the bag, I appreciate you, man. I'm just hyped up for this dub today. How about Big Dom, says Julius Calloway. How about Big Dom? How about Dre Greenlaw? Yo, Dre Greenlaw, I don't think he should have got ejected. I get it. He was in his field. He was hyped up. He had a Draymond Green moment. I mean, but Big Dom, head of security, he got into it with him. That was crazy. I feel like that was the momentum shifter. The 49ers got in their head. They were scoring touchdowns, and that moment right there, at first I was like, oh, that was bad move by Dre Greenlaw. But I think it fired this team up. It got them hyped up. The Niners were living in their head rent-free. They were so aggressive. They came out physical. If you saw that earlier in the game, the Eagles DBs were walking out or doing their warm-ups. The Niners interrupted their intros. And they were like messing around. They just walked right by them. They didn't say anything, and it kind of disrespected them. And then you can just see all game long, they were playing physical. They were trying to get in their head. And Dre Greenlaw, man, mind games. That was a Draymond Green moment, man. Like, I don't like that he got ejected. And if it would have lost, you could have pointed at that point. But Dre Greenlaw, man, is such an energy guy. That was amazing. And shout out to Azeez Al-Shahir. Azeez Al-Shahir stood up for him, and he says, look, man, I would have done the same thing. If it's anybody but the ref, I'm putting my hands on him. And he says, they better find me the way they find Dre Greenlaw, man. Shout out to Azeez Al-Shahir. He stood up for his former teammate. You got to love that. He tweeted that out. Oh, man. Unbelievable, man. Whole lot of boo-hoos, how about Hassan Reddick? Man? He was talking about, a lot of boo-hoo this, a lot of boo-hoo that. Well, guess what? The touchdown, one of the touchdowns that Debo had, he shook Hassan Reddick out of his shoes. He shook him out of his ankles. That I think was the second touchdown. Hassan Reddick was frozen in time. Oh, my God. Man, what a game, dude. What an absolute game. It just was an unbelievable win. Just amazing, man. Brock Purdy. Oh, wait. Debo. He said, my man had a day. Debo on Brock Purdy. Jennings is different, says Elijah. He's so crazy. He's such a difference maker. He's got the energy. April says, any Eagle fan that thinks they would still have won last year with Purdy is healthy is delusional. Absolutely. And then this proves it. The 49ers walked into the link, man, and now they have a chance. All they got to do is win next week. And if the Cowboys can beat the Eagles, which is very possible, the 49ers can snag that number 1 seed. But they got to handle business to win out. Charlie says, turn me up, turn you way up, man. This game was incredible. What a dub, man. What an absolute dub. You guys drop some comments. What do you guys think? What do you think about this game? I think this was the best game I've seen in a long time because this was the type of game normally in the past the 49ers they don't find a way to win. You know, they were up at half and I was like, God, just don't play conservative. And the 49ers came out foot on the gas. 42-19, man. 42-19. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is a game that proved to me that Kyle and this team knows what it takes. They walked into the link, ladies and gentlemen. They walked into the link and escaped with a dub. The crowd was silent. They were walking out. They were walking out. It's Niner fans left in that stadium. Oh, my God, man. No Vaseline. Exactly. 49ers covered the spread, plus more by a mile. They were a home favorite or a road favorite. This game, remember last week when we were like, wow, the Niners are a road favorite? They showed why they were the road favorite. 3-point favorite on. Unbelievable, man. Absolutely crazy. I just, man, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, 17 carries, 93 yards. He had a touchdown. Of course, CMC had a touchdown. This guy, like the stats Christian McCaffrey has put up is incredible. He has the most touchdowns by a running back in 49ers history. He has the first 1,000-yard rushing season since 2014. Like, everybody was eating today. Brandon Ayuk, the touchdown he had in that first half was so clutch. Beautiful catch. And he had some big-time catches early through that game. And then Juwan Jennings, man, people were making plays. George Kittle, the 49ers used all their weapons to the best of their abilities. The offensive line played great. Yo, Colton McKivitz, man, give him his credit. Colton McKivitz held it down today. It was amazing. 96 Collector says the Eagles fans were humble hard. They were humbled so damn hard, and I absolutely love how hard they were humbled, man. And Brock Purdy tonight is the night where you put him in the MVP conversation. This was his MVP moment type game. Other games, you know, he played good. He had the 3-game stretch where they lost. Tonight was an MVP masterclass performance. I'm telling you right now, all week you're going to hear Brock Purdy MVP, well, maybe from me at least, but he needs to be in that conversation. He walked in 4 touchdowns. He was 0 for 4 to start, and he finished with, it was just impressive. 19 for 27, 314 yards. We have not seen a quarterback like this in ages for the 49ers. Guys, the last time a 49ers quarterback was in the Pro Bowl was Jeff Garcia, man. God dang, man. The Demo hit was insane. So, Stephanie, Demo brought the hit stick. Yo, Charvarius Ward brought the hit stick early. These guys were hitting hard. Julia says the Niners are the Eagles' daddy. Josh says Nick Sirianni got punched in the face by the Niners. Nick Sirianni was doing too much today. He said they showed all the videos of him, you know, of the Niners talking trash early in the game when they walked on the field. Did you see Sirianni? He was like, he was yelling, getting up. He was all mad and yelling and crying. This man did more nonsense than anything. He should have focused on this game. Nick Sirianni was not focused on this game, and you can see that tonight. His team got bullied tonight by the San Francisco 49ers. Oh, we got to watch this. Hold up. Javon Hargrave, let's go. They let Hargrave do the speech. He said, let's just keep working. They let Hargrave do the speech. Oh, my God. I love this team. This is an incredible win. This is an incredible win, man. Incredible win. You got to love this, man. Shout out to Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch for letting Hargrave to do the speech right there. But that's a cool moment against his former team. You know, this probably meant a lot to him, man. I love this team, man. I love this damn team. What an incredible team, man. Am I going to post Demo's hit on IG? I'll post everything, man. You know me. I get to everything. Just got to give me time. I'll post whatever I can. It's just me running this. But you know me. I got to come on live and be hyped up. That just was such a good win, man. We smoking that Eagles pack all week. Smoking that Sirianni pack, guys. It felt great. It felt great to win this game. And again, this is a game that really helps us out in the whole swing of things in the NFC. The 49ers are 9-3. The Eagles are 10-2. Check it out. The Lions are also 9-3. The Cowboys are 9-3. We got a locked and loaded race for that #1 seed in the NFC, man. I'm telling you, we got a locked and loaded race. Look at this. Look at this, man. Offensive leaders: Purdy, 19 of 27, 314 yards. Christian McCaffrey, 133 total yards and a touchdown. Debo Samuel, 138 total yards, 3 touchdowns, man. Fuck. What an absolute performance today by this team, man. Eagles O-line was their only X factor. I mean, so many people for the 49ers performed today. You just can't name them all. Everybody. Ambry Thomas, Diamond Lenore stood on business. But again, the biggest guy out of everybody today, other than Brock Purdy, because I think Brock Purdy was the X factor, is Debo Samuel, man. Yeah. Unbelievable, man. Whew. Unbelievable, maybe. Just a fun-ass game, man. Lane Johnson, Holden Merchant, he was holding all night, man. And he got, at the end of the day, karma. They finally called him for a false start toward the end. Man. 70% completion for Purdy. He's the number one. He's like the number one quarterback in every stat category, Charlie. They got to learn. They got to realize, man, how good he is. Chris says a signature Niner win. Hats off to our defense. Huge stops in that first quarter, giving the offense time to wake up. This is such a good comment, Chris, because this 49er team, they were kind of shaky early on, like we said. And the defense, those stops early on were so important, man. They held them to field goals. If the 49ers would have got down 14-0, this is an entirely different game. Chris, that is the best comment I've probably seen all night in here. That was a fucking amazing game, and it had to be because of that first quarter. Because they did get a little slow to kind of get into their game. They took them a time to kind of wake up, like you said. But once they finally found their groove, they could not be stopped. And again, it was behind Debo Samuel. I'm telling you, this is the leader. He's the catalyst of this team. And I bet you he looked at every single one of those guys in the team and said, I want to win this game. Give me the ball. Big-time players, they make big-time plays. And Debo Samuel was that tonight. You got to love it, man. Debo Samuel, God, man. He had a 2021 performance. And, this is why I always say Debo is so good for this team, as he gets criticized so much. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie tonight, because this is my guy. I know how important he is to this team. And all season talking that mess, for him to come in and get 3 touchdowns just shows you how important he is to this team. And you're absolutely right. Because of this defense, getting those 2 stops early on and holding them to field goals, it gave them time for Debo and the rest of this team to kind of get out of that funk, and they didn't look back. Once they started clicking, they had 5 straight touchdown drives. The Eagles couldn't even get a score. The Eagles were just so they were so confused. They didn't know what to do. Debo, every single time he touched the ball, had a positive game. George Kittle, CMC. There was a point, I think it was 5 straight touchdowns. It was touchdown, 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 touchdown. They were just imposing their will. That's exactly what they were doing, man. It was amazing, man. Taylor says, as much as a home game would have been sweet, this is sweeter. Actually, Taylor, I'm so happy that it was in the link. You know what? The more I think about it, I'm so happy that this game was in the link, because we beat them in front of their fans, in front of everybody, in front of the whole world in Philly. We walked into Philly and we left with a dub. Now in the playoffs, the 49ers know they can go into any situation and win. There is no fear for this team, man. Absolutely not a single ounce of fear for the 49ers. And they proved that they can beat anybody on their turf. And it's going to run through the Niners, whether it's on the 49ers home field or not. These playoffs are going to run through the Niners. And that's what they proved tonight. Best team in the NFL right there, man. Man, that luck ran dry, said Adam. It did. Every week they were coming from behind. They were adversity. They were able to hold off the loss, and they were able to get the mistakes. The 49ers didn't make mistakes, man. They did not make any mistakes. They played such a good game. Gotta love it, man. California man says, Debo's not letting the squad go down easy. Debo always carries the team on his back. Absolutely, man. Debo, when he sets his mind to something, dangerous, guys. Debo Samuel, man. that just made my day because you know me, I'm a big Debo guy, so that's my guy. I'm happy that Debo had a game like that today. So, anyways, Kyle Shanahan's about to hit the podium. I will be back later. Those are my initial thoughts. I wanted to be hyped. We're going to be live again later on Instagram, probably more on YouTube. But I just want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for everybody hopping on and dropping the super chats. Yo, I love it, man. YouTube, we finally getting somewhere on YouTube. YouTube's finally letting your boy succeed, and I love it. I'm not gonna mess it up. Thank you for all the support on all the platforms. I'm gonna make some membership stuff, like member stickers for the gifs, for the chat. So look forward to that. We're gonna be doing some of that stuff, trying to make that cool. So if you want to be a member, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like all that stuff, man. I appreciate all the support. We trying to do this big time. So any support you guys can give me, I appreciate it. But let's keep pushing. The 49ers need to keep the foot on the gas. We'll be live a little later. What a game, man. 49ers survive and dominate the Eagles. What a game, man. Debo Samuel took out the trash today, baby. Oh, Niners on top. We'll talk to you later. I love y'all, baby.